Hey folks, Ranger here, and I'm just gonna do a quick mini haul video for you guys. So, for those who may know, if you've seen my Instagram account recently, then you know that I just visited the Field Museum. Yep, this is just the map I used yesterday. So, yep. So, pretty much the Field Museum is pretty much, a pretty famous natural history museum because of many things that it showcases from, ancient Egyptian stuff, from China, a lot of taxidermy animals, and of course, fossils and dinosaurs. Yep. So, I was really tempted when my history club at my campus was filling out seats. So I knew I had to take this opportunity. I have been to the Field Museum before, but doing it with, a group and club like that, it makes it just a little bit more special. So yeah, so overall I had a good time there. But, I just want to showcase the stuff I got yesterday. It's not a whole lot, but I feel like it's worth mentioning. And they are relevant to this account anyway, so yeah, so without further ado, let me begin with some more simpler items. The first things I want to show are these two. So for those who have visited the Field Museum, for anyone that visited the Field Museum, then you know that there are these special machines that let you carve out plastic dinosaur models. So yeah, so I made here Brontosaurus or Apatosaurus because it's confusing to see, which some of these depictions are actually a Brontosaurus or a Apatosaurus, considering the 2015 re-study where Brontosaurus is a separate species now. So yeah, so this one is pretty cool. Unfortunately, his head kind of snapped on the way back, but that's why I super glued it. Plus, I am planning to repaint both of these anyway, so it's no big deal. And then, of course, we got good old T-Rex here. Definitely outdated in a kangaroo posture. So yeah, but I actually do kind of like it for how inaccurate it is actually. So yeah, so these two, well, nothing entirely too special. It's cool to get these since they're fairly famous around the museum. And like I said, I am planning to repaint these. I am thinking of maybe repainting them into like maybe colors that match classic stop motion dinosaurs. Like like maybe I could repaint this as the Brontosaurus from 1 million years BC, and maybe the T-Rex from maybe, let's say, Guanji from the Valley of Guanji. Even though Guanji is technically an Allosaurus, but I'm not going to go through that debate. But yeah, put you guys there. Next thing is a really exciting item, actually. and it's actually a part of, well, it's actually made by an author that I actually do have a book of, and it is, of course, End of the Ice Age by Ted Richland. I don't know. Sorry if I butcher his last name, but yeah. So for those who saw enough time around my old account, then you know that I have another novel of his, except it's with Sue the T-Rex. So yeah, so look at the back. So yeah, you can kind of see the glorious art here with this saber tooth. And I haven't read it yet, but so far I have taken a snippets of the I have seen pages of the book, and oh my goodness. Yeah, this looks awesome. Of the famous short-faced bear. We got two rhinos battling. Like, this is really good stuff, you guys. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is pretty badass, if you ask me. Like, definitely, this guy has created some of the best paleo art I've seen in ages, honestly. Like, this is some pretty damn good stuff. So, definitely can't wait to take a read on this since, I pretty much love anything to do with prehistory, honestly. So, yep, definitely glad to grab this puppy. And of course, I can't leave without the museum without grabbing a model. Yes, so I have only one model, but I think it's fairly worth it. And it is, of course, the Collecte Dimetrodon. Yep, finally, I have a Dimetrodon in my collection. I was for the longest time I was debating whether to get a model of the Dimetrodon or if I want to get a simple Mattel figure from the Dominion line, and I decided to go with this one since I'm surprised a lot of people are not talking about this Dimetrodon because quite honestly, I think it's pretty good. One of the main complaints I've heard about it is how the green is sort of distracting, and objectively it is a little strange, but it's not a big deal breaker for me. So yeah, as you can see it's got its tag here, and this is a deluxe collector figure. So yeah, but honestly I really love this guy, especially the cell. I think the cell is probably what drove me to the edge on this one because I loved sort of the battle damage this guy has gone through, and of course the pronounced spikes on the sail fin, which I do believe is based on a newer theory, because there is that sail fin debate that started all the way back. I think it was with Trade the Explainer's video where he discussed how the Dimetrodon had, didn't really have a sail, had a lower sail with a lot more pronunciation on the spike or the rods of the sail. But it turns out his video was proven inaccurate, and this sail is pretty much more up to date to what we kind of know what the Dimetrodon's like. Yeah, and another thing is that I also like how its tail is kind of off the ground, because most other Dimetrodons kind of have sort of somewhat dragging tails like older depictions. I mean, I don't mind that. It's just I find this upright tail a bit more unique for my liking. So yeah, really happy to have a pretty decent Dimetrodon. Yeah, and I should mention mine isn't in the best condition. He does got some scuffs on his spikes here, but it's okay. I can easily paint these over, and I really like to get this one because this was actually the last, I kid you not, the last collected Dimetrodon they have at the gift shop. So yep, really lucky there. So yeah, so I just want to show these this little haul off. Nothing too special, but I thought worth making videos on these guys. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and also I recommend you guys checking out my newer vlog video I made for the vlogs I did when I gone through the Evolving Planet exhibit at the museum. So please go check that out if you can. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.